Let's stop pretending women are impossible to understand. They're not. They're emotional, beautiful, complex, yes. But trust me, there are cracks in the armor. And if you know where to look, you'll see exactly what makes them melt, what makes them chase, and yeah, what keeps them up at night thinking about you. This isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about tuning into the raw, real stuff most guys never see. Because while the average dude is trying too hard, the smart ones, they're pressing on the right pressure points, the emotional triggers that hit deep. So in this video, we're breaking down the 9 female weaknesses every man needs to know. Some of them will shock you, some will make you smirk, and a few, you'll wish you knew them years ago. Let's go. No fluff, no filters. Just stoic power meets primal understanding. 1. Confidence that doesn't beg for approval. Let's be real, women are drawn to confidence like a magnet. But not the loud, look at me type. I'm talking about quiet, grounded confidence. The kind that walks into a room and doesn't need validation. The kind that doesn't ask, am I good enough? Because it already knows. That right there, that's the weakness. See, most guys chase validation. They flood her phone with compliments. They try too hard to prove they're different. But women can smell that desperation a mile away. Confidence that doesn't chase, that doesn't explain itself, that's rare, and it's sexy as hell. It's the guy who doesn't flinch when she tests him, who doesn't fill silences with nervous chatter, who speaks when he's ready, not when he's unsure. She might act tough, pretend she's in charge, but when a man stands firm, without ego, without effort, it short-circuits her brain. Why? Because feminine energy wants to surrender to strength. Not brute strength, emotional strength. The guy who can take the lead and make her feel safe while doing absolutely nothing extra. He owns her thoughts without even trying. So stop trying harder. Shtantala. Walk slower. Speak less. Let your energy say what your mouth doesn't need to. That's her favorite weakness. And you didn't even break a sweat. 2. Being understood without having to explain. Here's the truth. Most women are emotionally exhausted. They're tired of saying, I'm fine, and not being believed. Tired of guys assuming every emotional moment means she's too much. Tired of not being seen. You want to know one of her biggest weaknesses? A man who just gets it, without her needing to explain. You don't have to be psychic. You just have to be present. Notice when she goes quiet. Feel when her tone shifts. Read her energy instead of waiting for words. Most guys miss this. They're too focused on what to say next, rather than what she's feeling right now. But when you pause and say, something's off, talk to me when you're ready, that hits different. It tells her, this man sees me. I don't have to perform. I can be soft here. And that's when her walls drop. Because women don't fall in love with men who impress them. They fall for the ones who understand them. So don't rush to fix. Don't give advice. Just feel her. That level of emotional attunement is rare, and it's one of her deepest weaknesses. 3. Masculine silence in the right moments. Here's a cheat code most guys will never figure out. Silence is a weapon. Not the silent treatment. Not ghosting. I'm talking about stoic silence. The kind that says, I'm not reacting, I'm observing. In a world full of noise, a man who knows when to shut up is a dangerous man. He doesn't chase. He doesn't over-explain. He doesn't try to win the argument. He pauses, watches, waits. That stillness? It's magnetic. It radiates power. She's used to boys who blow up when tested, who beg, plead, overtalk. But when she throws chaos your way, and you answer with calm, boom, she's hooked, and she doesn't even know why. Your silence makes her second-guess the game. It pulls her back into her feminine energy while you stay grounded in yours. This is where attraction deepens. Because you're not a guy trying to impress her. You're a man who can handle her without losing your cool. That, my friend, is one of her secret cravings. Let your silence speak. It says more than words ever could. For deep eye contact that doesn't flinch. Eye contact isn't just about confidence. It's about dominance, desire, and something women feel in their core, even if they can't explain it. Most guys either look away too fast or stare too long and come off as weird. But the man who can lock eyes, stay calm, and smirk just a little, game over. Because the eyes reveal everything. Who's grounded? Who's chasing? Who's faking it? And who's real? When you look at her totally relaxed, it creates instant tension. You're not trying to win her. You're letting her see the fire in you without saying a word. That kind of eye contact flips a switch. This guy isn't afraid of me. He sees me, and he's not backing down. You don't need pickup lines. Just look, hold, smirk, like you already know she's thinking about you. Because once she feels that kind of presence, she'll remember your face long after the conversation ends. 5. Her craving for mysterious depth. Let's get this straight. Women are curious. Not in a nosy way, in a soulful way. They crave depth, but not the kind you dump out like a diary. The kind you hint at, like a story with missing pages. That's her 5th weakness, mystery. Women are drawn to untold stories. Silent storms, wounds you've turned into wisdom. Most guys overshare, thinking that emotional dumping equals bonding. It doesn't. It's just noise. Real connection? It's in layers. Be open, but let her earn it. Give her puzzle pieces, not the whole picture. Tell her half a story. Stop. Make her lean in. Give her that look that says, you'll never fully understand me, but you can try. Women want to explore man, like a secret garden. If you're too obvious, she's bored. If you're too guarded, she gives up. But if there's a storm behind your smile, a shadow in your past, she'll stay. She'll dig. She'll feel. Don't be a lockbox. Be a maze with meaning. That's mystery, and it's unforgettable. 6. Her soft spot for purpose, not just passion. There's something powerful that happens when a man walks into a room with purpose. Everything else fades. The noise dies. Time slows. Yeah, women love ambition, but that's not the full picture. Ambition is caffeine. It jolts you, then crashes. Purpose? It moves mountains. Passion says, I love this. Purpose says, this is why I'm here. A woman's 6th weakness